Hello, boils and ghouls. It's your friend Taryn Tats. I'm back with another video. And yeah, we got two new 4K Blu ray releases today from Blue Underground, and they're both sequels. Who would have guessed? I do have to admit, I'm kind of a little surprised that these two got 4K Blu ray releases. Now, that's not to say right away, I'll go ahead and tell you. I mean, obviously, you know by the title, but today we're going to review Maniac Cop 2 and Maniac Cop 3 Badge of Silence. These got the 4K Blu-ray treatment from Blue Underground, and we're going to look into those in just a couple of minutes. But yeah, I'm just really surprised that these two ended up getting, the 4K Blu-ray treatment. I'm not saying that they don't deserve it. Please don't think that I'm saying, oh, these movies don't deserve their place in 4K history. They most certainly do. They're good films. They're very fun. They're entertaining. Good horror movie, action movies. Matt Cordell was, a good. Unfortunately, he never really rose up as a big horror icon, but at least we got a trilogy. And the late great Robert Zadar was, he was really good. He was very menacing as Matt Cordell. I remember the first movie especially being pretty creepy, but yeah, it's still really good. But today, both of these got 4K releases. But like I said, just kind of like when you think of the huge library of movies that Blue Underground have under their belt, and you think of some of the, you think like some of their way more popular titles, like for instance, like Fulci's, City of the Living Dead or Stage Fright or something like that. You think those would be kind of more, the ones they really be trying to get out on 4K. But, here we are. But like I said, these movies do deserve their place, and it's really nice because now I can upgrade my Blu-rays to 4K. A little bit of differences here. Let's see. One of the big things is now like on the Blu-ray, of course you can see the disc art is exactly the same on both discs, and it's similar there too. But one thing you don't get with the 4K is you don't get the inside. You don't get the inside artwork, you don't get the chapter list. So unfortunately, that is kind of a thing you're going to end up losing here, but, it is what it is, as they always say. That was Maniac Cop 2. Which one do we have for Maniac Cop 3? Okay, same thing again, similar disc art. And again, we got the inside cover art with the chapter list. So neither of these are available with the 4K. They're not, they're the black cases, so so you don't get that. I checked. So. But anyway, though, yeah. So now we got these babies here. First off, we're going to look at Maniac Cop 2. And these slip covers are beautiful, nice and embossed and everything. They look so good. Yeah. And then, not much difference, same kind of cover. And unfortunately, if you're thinking you might get, reversible artwork, no such luck, just regular plain white. So nothing like that. So you do lose that. And then you have your discs here, very similar. But of course, the big difference is like instead of one saying Blu-ray, one saying DVD, you got one that says 4K or Ultra HD Blu-ray. And then you got your regular standard Blu-ray there. So, but anyway, let's see. Nothing new as far as bonus features are concerned. Let's see. On disc 1, you have the audio commentary with William Lustig and filmmaker Nicholas Winding Refn. Theatrical trailer, isolated music track, and on disc 2, the Blu-ray, you have audio commentary with William Lustig and filmmaker Nicholas Winding Refn. Back on the Beat, the making of Maniac Cop 2, Cinefamily Q&A with director William Lustig, deleted scene, theatrical trailers, poster and still gallery, isolated music track. Then, let's see here. Okay. Yeah, the bonus features are pretty much the exact same thing on here, so you're not really getting anything new. So, but anyway, now on to the movie. You do have where's it? It said it up here. Where's it saying? Let's see. You do get the Dolby Atmos, and you do get HDR. Yeah, Dolby Atmos and Dolby Vision HDR. And how's it look? It looks great. It looks really good. I personally consider a pretty nice upgrade from the Blu-ray. The Blu-ray looks good, but the 4K definitely looks really nice. The HDR really works, especially for a movie where a lot of the scenes take place at night. You know, the HDR really does flex its muscles there. And so far, I would say probably the only movie that I'd seen on 4K from Blue Underground that kind of like didn't, you know, and I'm not blaming Blue Underground for this. It's just, I think it was just the way the movie was, you know, the film stock and the way the film was shot. The only one that didn't really blow me away so far on Blue Underground 4K was Dead and Buried. You know, I'm still glad to have that movie on 4K. I'm pleased to have it, but just, you know, the picture quality and the sound quality didn't really just blow me out of my shoes or anything like that. But this here, it looks really good. They did a great job with the restoration, and like, yeah, just like I said, these slip covers are amazing. You know, they're nice and embossed and everything else. So yeah, these are really cool. But yeah, the one thing you might be just kind of like, it's a little bit pricier than you want to pay, and that is kind of one thing, because I just did my video for the Criterion 4K Blu-ray of Mulholland Drive, and I got that for $24.99. These are rounding about $40, 35, $40 each. So it's kind of like, kind of wish these would be a little bit cheaper. You know, I mean, if they added like more bonus features or included, you know, a CD soundtrack or something like that, that could justify, you know, the higher price cost. But you're kind of like, you know, yeah, if you're, you know, when you got places like, you know, Criterion and stuff, you know, if they're going to sit there and start putting, you know, movies out, and it's only going to be slightly higher, and it's not going to be much different in terms of, you know, cover art, disc art, or anything like that. If it's going to be so similar, you kind of like, you know, if you're not going to change it up or at least add more to it or something like that, you know, after a while, you kind of feel like, does it really justify such a high price cost? But anyway, here we go. Still glad to have it though. So we got Maniac Cop 2. We got Maniac Cop 3. Like, again, beautiful, embossed, looks really good. This is the unrated version. So, and then on this one here, we got disc 1, audio commentary with director Alan Smithy. And it's weird because the first two movies were directed by William Lustig. All three movies were written by Larry Cohen and produced by Larry Cohen, the late great Larry Cohen and William Lustig. But yeah, just, I don't know why, or I don't know, did William Lustig, I don't remember, did William Lustig direct this movie, but did it under a pseudonym? If he did, I don't know why he would, or unless it's just another director, who knows. But anyway, so then on disc 2, you got audio commentary with director Alan Smithy, Wrong Arm of the Law, The Making of Maniac Cop 3, deleted and extended scenes, theatrical trailer, poster gallery, poster and still gallery, and original synopsis. Now, the only new bonus feature that you're getting on here that's not on the Blu-ray is the Alan Smithy audio commentary. So on here you get everything else. You just don't get the you just don't get the audio commentary. So that's, you know, but same thing here. Like I said, unfortunately no reversible cover art or anything like that. So plain white. And then second here. There we go. Now your disc art, you know, exactly the same thing. Nothing new there. But again, now in terms of picture quality and sound quality, it looks amazing. Blue Underground, like I said, the only one that I ever felt like I could honestly say was not really up to par would probably have to be Dead and Buried, but I don't even blame Blue Underground for that. I think that was just more, I'm certain that Blue Underground did a great job with the transfer and the the sound quality and everything else. It probably was just, the materials they had to work with, they did the best they could. But both of these look really great. They look really good. I don't know. I think one thing that might be kind of a downside for these though would probably be, you do get to see the makeup on Robert Zadar. You do get to see the makeup on his face a lot better. There's, more detail in that. So I think, for some people, especially people who might have watched these back in the VHS days and stuff, a lot of people might probably be like, it's not really that scary now, you know? Like when you look at it, it doesn't look as scary. It was scarier before, you know, when you watched in VHS and you really couldn't see his face that much. And, you know, but other than that, that's about the only thing. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think the special effects weren't really, you know, it wasn't really to the point. There wasn't like a lot of creature effects or anything like that. Nothing really that you know, like the HDR or anything like that would kind of ruin for you. It's just, I'm just saying, you know. But then again, too, I mean, the fact that you see Cordell's face like plain and clear like that. So I don't know, but there might be people out there who might be like, you know, yeah, just the picture quality is just a little too bright for my taste, and you know, like there's too much detail, and yeah, you kind of like, just kind of like his face looks phony or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if some people feel that way, but I don't. I'm really happy to have both of these, and they're great releases. Like I said, yeah, just kind of wish that the pricing could be just a little bit more affordable, but other than that, these are really nice, and they're definitely worth the upgrade in my opinion. So, like I said, just, you know, like I've said before, I say this all the time, you know, especially with like Blue Underground, because Blue Underground has definitely spoiled me on their releases, especially when they do the ones where they include like the, you know, the CD soundtrack and, you know, collectible booklets and pull out posters and stuff like that. And these are kind of bare, you know. Like I said, no collectible booklets or any of that kind of stuff. You don't get a poster, you know, no lobby cards and none of that kind of stuff. So, yeah. So I mean, kind of like you just kind of wish, you know, for the price, you kind of wish you just get a little bit more. But still, good releases. Glad to have them. You know, nice upgrades, and I can retire these babies and get something else I want for them. And so that's pretty much about all I can say. The picture quality is amazing. They really do look good. You know, for movies that were like, listen, when did the second and third movie come out? Okay. All right, this one here was 1990, and this one here 1993. But still, both of these movies look fantastic, and I can't recommend picking them up enough. These look awesome. So, anyway, so that's pretty much going to do it. Not much else I can say. Yeah, if you like these movies, but like I said, I'm just kind of surprised that these got the 4K treatment. I guess it just depends on what they have the rights to or what they have ready to go or something like that. But yeah, I'm, you know, just. I mean, I'm definitely still on the train for Blue Underground 4K releases. I mean, we got, you know, I can't wait to see what else is coming. I mean, I know we got Toolbox Murders coming in January, and you know, I'm still looking forward to seeing what else we got coming. But anyway, that's going to do it. So if anybody took the time to watch this, I thank you for doing it, and I appreciate you for doing it. I honestly hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And that's it, boils and ghouls. See you later. Good night.